signs on how we knew we were meant for each other.
We are called for a purpose.
And I didn't meet him for the first time until I agreed to marry him. Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Chandy.
I am Martin.
We are glad that you have joined us today. And today we'd like to share with you 4 signs on how we knew we were meant for each other, or how you say you are the one for one another. And we are glad you're here. If you want to hear the signs, please stay tuned to the end of the video.
Right, so number 1 sign was that I had peace. I mean, even though I never met her live, it was just over the phone or over the email, I had such a tremendous peace in my heart. And what about you, baby?
Yeah, I would say the same thing too. The first time I spoke to my husband on the phone, because of course we had a long distance relationship.
Right.
If you'd like to hear about our story, please comment below and let us know so we can share it. We actually had a long distance relationship, so we were communicating mostly via phone calls and emails.
Right.
And I didn't meet him for the first time until I agreed to marry him. So
absolutely.
yeah,
That's
so
true.
I had a peace even though I've not met him before.
So number 2 was purpose. I could say that, in fact, one of the thrilling aspects of meeting my wife was when we started talking, and she told me, hey, I have a group, and the name of the group is We Are Called for a Purpose. And that was such a thrilling, point for me, because I believe that God had called me to help people get into their destiny. And when she said she had a group that she created about 2 or 3 years ago at that time, that was such a big one for me. So purpose was something that we shared in common. We had the same kind of view with life when it comes to what we want to do with our lives. So purpose is a big one for me. Yeah,
then number 3, I had physical attraction. Even though I haven't met him before, just talking to him, someone would say attraction could be intellectually, attraction could be emotionally, just the way they make you feel, the way they speak over your life. Like my husband will be on the phone speaking over my life, and that was a big thing for me. And we could talk about intellectual subjects. And that was where the attraction came from.
Right. I can't wait always at those days to hear her voice. Her voice was just sounding like the voice of an angel. So that was such a big thing. Just hearing that calming, peaceful voice. I mean, very, very, very refreshing each time I talk to my wife over the phone.
All right, and the last thing is
confirmation. I had that confirmation, I know not everybody will relate to this one. It all depends on your relationship with God. Most times people will wait until marriage to say, hey, God said this will be my wife. If you already have not started like having a relationship, a close relationship with God, where God can talk to you and speak to you through His word and speak to you even in an audible voice, that may be like such a confusing thing when it is time for marriage. But I could tell you that God spoke to me when I traveled somewhere and I was looking at somebody or trying to go back to a relationship that I have had, and God said, your wife is not here. And that was such a big one for me. I felt like I don't even want to try to push it. And at that time I had a senior friend who told me about my wife, and I refused it for 6 months until God spoke to me and just confirmed what He had said to me before then. And that was such a big one for me.
Yeah, before I went to meet my husband for the first time, after we had started talking on the phone for a couple of months, I went to my pastor to tell him about him, and he asked me how I knew he was the one. I just told him that I had a peace, and that confirmed the situation and settled my worries and my fears, and it was just God, I guess.
Awesome. So we'd like to hear your own story. What was it like meeting your spouse? And we are glad you joined us, and we're excited.
Yes, and if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and share to your friends. We are glad that you've joined us. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.